They said it's wartime, so welcome to the war front.
Ayo Kamathi, or as he calls himself, the irritated genie, is still at it, still on the internet condemning whites, gays, Jews, Asians, anyone who doesn't measure up to his black nationalist views.
That's how we gonna put a foot in this cracker's ass.
And he is still an employee of the Department of Homeland Security, 3 months after the agency publicly acknowledged his website calling for widespread racial violence. He declined our request for an interview, but on YouTube even he seemed surprised he was not let go as soon as his employers found out.
I have to always remind myself, they know who you are, they know what you're doing. Don't forget that.
He's not the only one wondering how he's kept his $115,000 a year job.
This is a guy who runs a website that calls for the mass murder of whites and for war on the horizon.
The Southern Poverty Law Center has accused Kamathi of hate speech, and officials there are baffled that he remains on the federal payroll. He's been on administrative leave since August, but that just means he's collected nearly $38,000 for doing nothing.
The fact of the matter is that his views are the kind that the Department of Homeland Security should be tracking. They should not be employing him or paying him.
The department says little about the matter, confirming only that he remains an employee of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, and noting ICE does not condone any type of hateful rhetoric or advocacy of violence. Accusations of misconduct are investigated thoroughly, and if substantiated, appropriate action is taken. Before he was put on leave, Kamathi was less diplomatic, saying he works for the devil, but oddly adding,
It's like a fun job because I'm not just going there pushing paper. I'm going there having to sit down and say, okay, how do I help these people that need to be helped?
So he calls it a fun job. Some government watchdog groups say, look, firing a federal employee is just complicated and it takes time. Kamathi has suggested maybe he's still employed because the feds want to keep an eye on him. But Aaron, considering how routinely he savages people and promotes violence, taking on everyone from Trayvon Martin's parents to President Obama, it's really hard to imagine how Homeland Security could not be keeping an eye on him.